Have I checked out the east of the continent yet? I'm sure I haven't checked out what you're talking about. I don't know. You mean these things? Well, that's west. You mean this area over here? I mean, I was over there. But I'm not too stressed about that. Alright, SK, let's go do this thing, buddy. Actually,
Flashing through the sky.
there's just so much stuff left to do in this. Good God. On the overworld, you can find 2 really cool journals now that you can fly, Verso and Julie's. Well, where's that? That I'd want to see. That I would be okay with finding before we beat this. It's on a cliff, not in the sky.
Flashing through the sky.
Like this? This area here? Well, I don't know why. Okay. That's one guy dead.
Cut him down.
Still need your help. Okay.
Well, misjudged that completely. And blooded again. Love that. Love that. Big fan. Alright, at least he's dead. Oh, and I got another Glacio. That's cool. It really wants me to use that weapon. It's like, please. Please. Just please.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Countless worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist. Let's go.
Julie, search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the Paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. Nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though, is thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll will take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Damn. All right. How do I feel about Verso? I'm still trying to figure out what it is he actually wants. Because it seemed like he wanted them to destroy the painting. Because there's like a real world outside. But every time he interacts with anyone, he's like, I really want everyone to live in the painting. But I have no clue, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what Verso... Hopefully we'll find some information right here.
Flashing through the sky.
Where's the entrance? Oh, literally right here. Well, I'm hoping Verso figures out what he wants, because Myel wants to live in the painting forever, which I don't know if that's very healthy or helpful considering their family is a complete mess. Like, I keep thinking that their family is... They're not just going to let her live it? I don't know. What is time? I couldn't even tell you.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Oh?
Tomorrow comes.
All right, hope you all had a good time fighting over there. Yeah, I think for the sake of, maximum goofery, we should do this. Even though part of me really wants to make you all suffer. No, that's the smart thing. It makes sense. Now, what am I putting my points into? Having another AP is fun. Yeah, okay. And then I have one more to spend. That doesn't help me at all. Healing Tint Energy. Alright. Then we'll get rid of her Paintress. Goodbye, Painted Power. And instead I have 7 to spend. And then for you, do I have another fire thing of burning something? Where's my bees? Burning shots, burning death to all enemies on death. Well, I mean, that's possible. That could happen. Okay, I'll do it. Using an item. I'm using an item. And then piercing shot. Yeah, alright. Minoko, let's get rid of your paint power. Oh yeah, we got a solid 10, dude. Breaking attack. Base attack can break. Great, love that. Moving right along. All right. Oh.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
A sword of Myel.
Get bounced on, you son of a bitch! Now I am the one who bounces. There's one of my feet! That's one of my feet! Minoko, what is that foot for you? What does that do? What is that magic foot? High light damage to all enemies. Mamma mia. Alright. I didn't even have toes. I guess whatever counts for toes, so what are you going to do about it? Also, I can't hit these guys, huh?
This will hurt.
Or at least with my shot.
I need it. I would have lived.
Get bounced on! That's very cool.
Great.
Let's carve a path.
You know what? I want to see how much damage that would do, but I'm locked at 999. What was I thinking? I was like, how much damage is this going to do?
I would have lived.
Jesse. Sometimes, bud. Trash can man, you okay? Trash can man?
Useful.
Stop! This is... I was doing this as a joke.
Actually, I am gamaging like everyone else. Looks like my plan didn't work. During my time in this trash can, I found a rare treasure. I am trusting it to you now.
Stop.
Farewell.
No. Can upgrade a weapon to level 33, dude? That's incredible. That's really funny. I love that. Shout out to Trash Can Man. Why do I keep doing that?
Didn't really need it. That's better.
So what you're telling me is, when I was thinking that I'd get a weapon in the beginning of the game, that weapon would end up being the best weapon in the game, really, it wasn't the weapon, it was the Trash Can Man. The Trash Can Man was the RPG, hopefully you did this in the beginning mechanic.
Spill some ink.
I love that. I love that.
I would lovely feet.
Hell yeah, Trash Can Man. Also, was there actually... Did you see that? Am I crazy? In that battle, there was straight up just treasure behind them. Am I insane? Did anyone else see that during the fight?
Ow, wow, wow.
Ow, wow, wow. I just want to see if there's anything in the middle. I don't know why I ran up this way. All right. I'm assuming that thing I got over there was what it was. But it looked purple to me. Oh, this is in fact the right way to go. Okay, well then what's over here? Honestly, I don't know what the right way to go is now. This seems like it's back towards where we started the game. Alright, I'm going to make the executive call. I don't think I have the ability to right now. Yeah. I'm missing 1 foot from my man. My man's missing 1 foot. Okay, well, let's try the other way then. This seems like the correct way, which means the other way is a secret? Nothing. What is this leading to?
Great.
Hey, dude. He's made of people! Guy looked at me like, I don't know. So what was that ability? Oh, a shortcut. Oh, all right. Energizing powerful? Energizing rush. If it would only... All right. Energizing death. Energizing rush. Energizing parry. Energizing powerful. Alright, never mind. That's not actually something that works with my build at all. So that's it. That's all that was over here, huh? Honestly, I thought it was going to be like a journal entry, which is fine. It's got me so concerned I'm missing a thing, but I guess I'm not. Oh, okay. It was like reprieve over.
Interesting. 32s.
This will hurt. Let's carve a path. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's see if she learned how to parry. No. No. The 32s died because they couldn't parry. That checks out. New weapon. Let's so. Or light so. It's light, so, you know.
Well, that will help.
My man is going hard on that guitar. Another weapon? Oh, that's fun. I wonder if these are supposed to be like the good ones. I don't know. Or maybe if you didn't do a lot of grinding or going around doing stuff, you just played the story bits. Maybe a level 16 would be like the one to use. I don't know.
This will hurt. Let's carve a path. I would have lived. Violence.
Anga! Flames! Rain! Anga!
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
Myel.
Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent.
Well, that will help. Oh, lovely.
Great.
What lovely feet. Good stuff.
This is the way I was going to come from before. Great. Love that. We're having a Saiyan battle up in here. Goku, no! Okay.
Didn't really need it. Good stuff. Cut him down. That's better.
Wait, I could have just done that to these assholes? Okay.
Great.
I guess it's not as fun, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty fun.
What have we here?
Hello, guy. This just looks like a Kojima monster. Some sort of, like, skull stab man. Or lantern red man. You know, Kojima.
A bit of violence, yes.
Can I not blow up his little eye bit? I would like to.
Cut him down. That's better.
On guard.
Are you telling me I wasn't hitting the lantern when I was playing as Verso? Well, that doesn't make a lick. That's what I was aiming for. That's what I was aiming for the entire time. Well, I'd love to have that on, but here we are.
Nice.
Interesting.
The Opera House.
Lumiere suffered so much damage. There's something in the water. Ask SK to bring it to the surface. Nice. Journal of Expedition 60. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics. What is this?
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
So this was a 59, 60-year-old man killing it in his prime. This guy, if anything, everyone should want to be that. Just a ripped 60-year-old. You kidding me? The entire team. Now, the entire team may not have been gramageable or gomageable, whatever, because not everyone is of the actual age. However, that guy clearly was, because he vanished. But, like, that's badass. That's cool as shit. I love that. That's funny.
Oh, lovely. An advantage.
Going to assume this is nothing. Okay, Ghostly Spectre. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's rough. Yeah, if you remember the beginning of the game, this is a callback to the very, 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 very beginning, where you talk to the artist guy on the street, I think. And he's like, "I promise, I'm gonna get this image of you and your lady up on the and here we are. Damn, that's a solid callback. A lot of really great callbacks. And now I have the Lumiere music. Damn. There was another callback with the SK statue. I saw the SK statue. Was there something to click on it? I didn't notice that.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
My favorite Nevrons. These guys with the creepy eyes.
I would have lived. Didn't really need it. That's better. Nope, I forgot. These guys don't give a damn. violence. Nice.
Jeez Louise. Cheese and crackers? I don't know which the right way to go is, but we'll go this way because it doesn't seem like...
Ready to strike. This will hurt. My, what lovely feet.
Oh, he doesn't even get to go. I feel bad. Damn. Rip, pal. Does this just loop around? That's my big hope. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. Okay. Well, we gotta kill these guys.
I've lived through worse. Didn't really need it.
I like how I'm trying to get more than 9999. I just... The whole point was I don't want to. I was like, hold on now. What if I... That man got clobbered.
What have we here?
Not nearly enough chroma. That's the answer to that. That one guy had multiple 100,000 chroma items. Like, that's just farming.
Almost there.
Myel,
Let's go.
useful.
Child? Maybe I should continue. Maybe. I should continue. Continue. Maybe you should. Yeah. If that were a choice. The boy's gone silent. Oh, alright, well. I tried to be supportive to that ghost boy. What is this way, ghost boy? Sweet ghost child, what is this? I said...
Great.
Right. Okay. Alright. It could have been something amazing, but it's more chroma. Oh, they made a path of flowers for us and everything. Okay.
Well, that will help.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know why you're here. And honestly, I don't care. I'm happy to see you. After all the mess that's happened, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Fight the merchant? Don't mind if I do. Ciel, one last jump into the fray. Let's do this.
Doing in. I'm waiting.
does that? Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. Full strength, 25% increased damage on full health. I love that. I want that. I'm not going to equip it, but like I want it. I own this. That's a 16 version. I don't have that. I don't need that. Great googly moogly. I'd like that. I'd like to have that. That's a level 16 for that. Can I? Yeah, I can afford this. We'll buy these end of game things. Sure. Sure. Nope. 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 Everything else was good. All right. Thanks, bud. Live your life. Oh. Okay.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
First off, rest. Okay, what are we going to do here? Base attack can break? Great, that's what I want. Do I have Dodger on him? I do. Okay. I feel like I'm so close to the end at this point. I'm kind of locked into what I got going on.
Good stuff.
What the hell is that? There's a little minor black hole, a tiny little black hole. Don't even worry about it.
As much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
He said while frolicking. Hello, boys.
You're outmatched. You're outmatched. Good stuff. I would have lived.
Is there a reason that I would want to come over here? Besides creepy statue people and that? There's always a reason, baby. There's always a reason, baby! Nope, not... This is no reason. That's no reason, though. Hey, you got anything in you, statue person? No.
Nice.
You know what? Nice indeed. I am your god now. You know, I thought for sure something would be up here. I don't know why.
Well,
there's just so much stuff around here that I'm not gonna not get it. Lumiere. Like I can make up the songs too. Dee dee do da 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 stomp and a stomp, stomp, be stomp. That's called the stomp song.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
But it's not French? Oh, that was French.
Oh, wow.
Just, that was as French as French dressing. That was as French fries and French toast. Hello, boys.
I'll manage.
Actually.
Really need it. Could have lived. Let's carve a path.
Well, I didn't even hit that last one. I was so enthralled by my amazing abilities.
Blades sharpen. Flames rain.
I thought for sure that would. All right, whatever.
That's better. Let's carve a path. This will hurt.
Ow, ow, what the hell?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, that just goes to show you I've not once had to deal with one of their attacks, so I had no idea what to expect there.
Ow, wow, wow.
Ow, wow, wow. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, was there something over here? There was.
Nice.
Well, that sounds lovely. Like a lovely sound. Alright, well, before I do all that nonsense... Hello, hello? I said, hello, hello. Now, if I was a cruel game developer... Alright, well, hold on. I'm not, but if I was, I would put a mime, one last mime over here somewhere. Why am I even attempting to use abilities when my man 2 hits does the exact same amount of damage? I guess.
Void takes everything.
I just like that she flies. I like that she flies around, and I'm like, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. I like that.
On fire.
Wee woo, wee woo. Not a mime. Honestly, I kind of wish it was a mime. Yo, we get to fight one of these guys? Hell yes. Okay, that's what I've been waiting for. Am I more wee than woo? No. You know what? I've managed to balance my wee and woo.
Inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Yo, this guy looks awesome. Hello, boys. Shit is just called creation? Okay.
I would have lived.
You screwed up, Dad. You screwed up. Woo. Oh, never mind. It can't do. It can't do. I was running to one-shot that guy, and I realize now I can't. I've set myself up for not one-shot failure. Son of a bitch. All right. We'll do it the hard way.
My, what lovely feet.
Look, you play with Paintress power long enough, you kind of forget.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, it's actually smarter not to use that ability. Follow-up serves no purpose right now.
I'm ready.
All right, let's see what this thing does.
Just try it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
My, what lovely feet.
No. No, I hurt me. Right. Right. Right.
Ready to strike.
I got the achievement! Acquire all of Monoko's feet. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. My boy. My boy. By the way, it is so late that these lights are at the lowest level they can be, but it's so dark here that it looks like I'm blinding myself. And I am. I am blasting light in my eyeballs. Feet acquired.
Useful.
My boy, my boy. This outfit rocks. This is the best. This is the best outfit I have, hands down. Beret, glasses, ethereal fire ice. Come on now.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
He is here, doing whatever needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What needs to be done? For my sake and theirs. The boy has gone silent.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Really, doesn't really do anything for me, but okay. Let's do this thing. It's time, old man. That's awesome. That's so cool. Before we move forward anymore. Also, very solid mirrored imagery of, you know, you had the monolith and then you had the stuff floating overhead, and now we're back here and it's the Eiffel Tower, but there's stuff floating overhead. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Cool as hell. What do I think? First off, this song is over the top and I love it. What do I think of the exchange between the father and the daughter? It's tough. For Myel / Alicia, her real world is terrible. She's in pain. She has emotional scarring from basically, in her mind, ruining her family. She hates it. Living in the real world for her is terrible. She doesn't want to be there. But her father's like, you can't live in the fake world either, right? You can't live in the fake world, so there's shit going on out here in the real world. Your mom loves you and wants you out here. I love you and want you out here. You have your sister still. There's also the writers and stuff that are a thing. So it's tough because to her, this fake world she created is the real thing. But it's not real. Does that make any sense? That's like if people tried to explain, you know, I have all these friendships in World of Warcraft and I've made friends and I've spent 15 years in this world and I've done all these things. And to me, that's very real because that's where I have all my emotional relationships or whatever. But to someone else, would they be like, what are you talking about? Like, to me, I mean, maybe we'll see what happens here at the end. I don't know what the right answer is, to be honest. I think right now, the mom and Alicia and Myel are just really, really hurt and in a lot of pain. And quite frankly, the whole family is damaged. And they, rather than working through the problems, they have shut themselves off from acknowledging the problems and have chosen to live a fake life. And I think that is the biggest thing for me, because I personally am a very confront your problems person, even if it hurts. And so I think on a personal level, I'm like, but all you're doing is running from a problem. I understand it, I get it, but it seems like they're trying to run away. I don't know. I have no clue. There isn't a good answer. This isn't like a good answer game. You know what I mean? I think it's done for the sake of you know, pulling on the heartstrings. So, I don't know that I have a right answer, but I do have this. Let's see if Dad can dodge this shit.
Time to bleed.
Let's carve a path.
We'll see what happens. I wanna see what his abilities are. I think I could beat him pretty easy.
Grace.
Oh, what the hell? There was another one? Ouch.
A bit of violence, yes.
Wow. Oh, I know Alicia's condition outside the painting, which is very similar to someone who, you know, like a really great example. This is very, you know, if you're watching this many years in the future on a VOD, it's kind of like when you see, I don't know, a VTuber or someone who's going through a lot of personal or physical struggles in real life, and so they turn to an online world or online persona in order to escape that. I get it. You don't have to convince me of it. That's why I said this is a very difficult choice, because in fact, both of them are correct. And if they were in a different family, this could be two separate outcomes, but unfortunately they're the same family, and I don't think they're going to see eye to eye. So, here we are. Right. When I said if you're watching this in the future, what I meant was if VTubers aren't a thing. I don't know what's going to be a fad and what's going to live forever. So I'm saying at some point in the future, if you're watching this, just know at the time there were things, you know, I don't know, you could be on a holodeck hanging out with VR Jesse, which, by the way, give him a smooch.
That's better. I would think. Cut him down.
Blades sharp. Blades sharp.
Maximum damage.
I want to see his attacks.
Cut him down.
Come on, man.
A bit of violence, yes.
This will hurt. Blades sharpened.
Maximum damage. My turn.
Yeah, okay. I'm excited for this.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
I mean, I very much understand his point too. It's tough. This is a tough call.
Oh well.
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
Violence.
That was amazing. Minoko continues to have perfect timing. My man never misses.
Cut him down.
I kind of want to see what all the Axons are going to do. I don't want to beat him too quickly, but...
Time to bleed.
Let's see what happens.
Minoko, parry!
No. You know what? I didn't need to see. I didn't need to see any of that. I didn't need to see any of that. That hurt.
You become so stubborn.
My dude is powerful now? No. Yeah, enough of this. Enough of this.
Cut him down. Cut him down.
I am refreshed. A bit of violence, yes. It likes you.
Oh, okay.
This insanity, it's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
No, she can't.
Mama.
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Oh no.
Likes you.
You're selfish, Aline!
Cut him down.
The dance begins.
Sweet taste of the battle. Don't get them back.
That's better. This will hurt.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Invigorating.
grave! On guard!
Ready to strike.
My, what lovely feet.
Put aside the cannons. It's killing you both.
Not this time!
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I needed to be fixed.
I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
It's time to stop painting. So is this supposed to be Verso? Because this was his painting, right, originally?
You're tired of painting, aren't you?
He did say that repeatedly.
I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Lamont's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Myel. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
You're putting this on me, game? That's rude as hell. Okay. That's just rude. I don't even... It's tough. This is tough. Because on one hand, Myel is right that she should have the right to do as she pleases and choose how to live her life without her father telling her how to live it. And she chooses this, and it makes her happy, and she has friends who live here who are, you know, in her estimation, living, breathing. They have lives, they have families. But in Verso's view, it's slowly, the idea of this painting is slowly killing the family he knew. And he is watching his mother die. He loves his mother more than anyone. Watching his mother die for this. Then she is, like, he wants it to end. It's very clear that he's tired and he wants to just stop existing. Like, he's done. He wants the painting to stop. He's tired of being stuck here. You know, I imagine he's worn the hell out. Even his dad was like, we spent 67 years stuck in the base of a thing, like, I'm done. Here's my concern. My overall concern, and this is what worries me. While I think that Myel has the right to live in the painting all she wants, even though it would tear her family apart and they'd be a complete mess, she's God here. This isn't like Myel wants to hang out in a world where there are people. Like, she's God. Literal, this isn't like, oh, well, I'm going to go into my VR space and play games and I want to escape reality. She's like, no. I want to be a god and live in my god world, which is vastly different. And my problem right now is, if she resets everything or fixes everything and makes everything better, what happens to Verso? Because Verso, I don't, again, if she's like, it's fine, everything's gonna be good, and we allow Verso to live in the thing, is Verso gonna be like, will he remember this? Will any of them remember this? I'm assuming yes, because she wants to hang out with her friends, and her friends are the people that are back there, and so they would have to have memories of the events, right? So wouldn't he, in my mind, her playing God, I just don't know. Like, I feel like as a character, Myel's sympathetic. She's badly burnt, like badly burnt, and in pain constantly, and so her existence sucks. And so wanting to escape that makes sense. Like, I get it. However, in doing so, she leaves her family behind who, you know, is trying to grieve with her. But she's chosen to, like, I don't want to say ignore the grief, but her outlet doesn't seem healthy either. There's a lot of, again, they need like a, what, I don't know what year this would be in France. Whatever the hell year this is in France, they need that version of a, like, a counselor. Some sort of family counselor to come in and be like, y'all, let's grieve. Let's take time to grieve. Yeah, and one of the things that I think is really noticeable, and I think Verso saw this as well, is during that fight scene, when the mom comes back, the dad's like, it's going to kill her if she keeps coming back to this thing. And I think Verso recognized that the mom will never not come back. This is Verso's painting. By keeping it alive, the mom will come back at some point. Like, she's definitely going to keep returning. And so, I again, this is all about the grief of they lost a person, and they can't come back, and there's nothing that any of them can do about it except live in a fantasy, which is not healthy. And that's completely ignoring Myel's life, which is terrible. It sucks because this is tough. I'm very clearly colored by the fact that I played through Final Fantasy XIV, the most recent two expansions, which, spoiler, are basically this. The Shadowbringers Endwalker story is kind of like, who's more important? The old reel or the new reel? And then Dawn Trail was like, what is life, man? What is real? It's really pretty. I'm kind of spoiled on this because I already made my choices in that. So I already made my choices. So this is tough. But here's what we'll do, because I saw everyone in chat freak out when I missed a cutscene in battle. So we'll just play through it again really quick. But I think for the sake of my sanity, I would side with Verso in shutting it down. But we'll see both, because I don't particularly have a horse in this race. So, yeah. So I'm not too stressed. I'm here for the lore and the story, so it's fine. All right. Fight as Verso. Fight? I didn't know we were fighting. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, both sides have a compelling point, and I don't blame anyone for picking any side in this, to be honest. Yeah. I think everyone has a valid point. It's obvious there's no correct answer. Also, this poor girl. Am I gonna miss anything by beating the crap out of her? So, all right, I will not.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
I kind of vibe with that. That makes sense to me. Like, they all, again, Verso's a hypocrite too. The way he treated Myel when she was like, I want to live here, and he was like, that's stupid. But then when one of his friends died, and he was like, ah, she was real. Right? Oh, no, it wasn't just a friend. It was the other sister. Or, you know, the other version of Myel. I'll let her get a few hits in. I'll let her get a few hits in. If I counterattack, she's dead.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Monoko's your dog, and he's on the outside, and I love him.
Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
I'm just doing little dodges.
I've lived a long time, Myel. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
To Xanarkand again. Here we are. Also, I love...
Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
I was going to say, I love that when you look at the phrase, we continue, and it only has a meaning for the people of Lumiere, but also the concept of when bad shit happens, you keep going. That's what they did at Lumiere, right? We continue. And so I feel like that, and also the idea of Lumiere in the painting will continue, depending on which side you're envisioning right now. As a phrase, it is very apt.
I will miss you guys.
There's a really great parallel as well. There's a lot of fun symbolism in this game when it's not breaking your heart about the idea of artists creating something but letting it go. When you're done, you're done. You can't just George Lucas it and keep remaking it over and over again. You have to let it go.
Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin, toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur. Œuvres infinies, chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
Can I ask a question? I wasn't the only one alone in seeing that it said he died December 33rd, right? Right? Thank you for those gifted subs, Silpha. That's very nice. Let me ask a question. Do you think that if they make another game or a sequel or whatever, do you think this is a This is an out there thing. Do you think it's a painting in a painting? Or, more importantly, do you think the writers and the painters and stuff are all characters in some other bigger thing? Like either a TV show or a play or a movie or whatever the case may be. What if they go full meta and it's a video game, but all these characters are aware of the... You know what I mean? Like, the 33 is not a real date if that's the real world. So what if it's not the real world? Now, mind you, this is the exact same thought I had at the end of Matrix Reloaded when I was like, Agent Smith can't be there. That can't be the real world. It must... And it was the real world, and the third movie sucked. But what I'm saying is, there's potential. Like, if the goof is, the reveal is like, yo, it's actually a thing within a thing. I would love that. I would love if they got real meta with it, real artsy. Because the writers, right, what we know about them is they're like another faction. Well, if there's writers and they create worlds, and there's painters and they create worlds, yeah, the writers wrote Verso's death in script because they needed a good plot for the game. I mean, like, what if that was a fun... Originally, I wanted them to do a Clair Obscur kind of like Final Fantasy thing where every Clair Obscur game was different. But now I really want a follow-up that is like a direct sequel to this. Which is literally... I'm telling you, I'm like... Hold on now. Are we a thing in a thing? It feels antithetical. I mean, look, I'm just saying. I'm down for weird. I'm down for weird. I like weird. I like meta. I like crazy stuff. No, we won't skip because I want to see Monoko! I knew I recognized that voice. And Andy Serkis coming in strong. The French Revolutionary Calendar was created and implemented during the... Well, okay. Don't try to bring logic into this. Let me have my fantasy that it's a thing within a thing. Let me have that. Why y'all over here like, oh, actually, Jesse, according to the French Revolution... How dare you? Let me have my nonsense. Let me have my nonsense. I was about to say, it started me there? Okay. Real quick, let's, I guess I don't. We can... Load an older save. What do you mean? Why is everyone telling me to load a different save? Oh, you can't fight him? Yikes forever. Okay. Load a previous save, baby. I wouldn't even know where to begin here. Playtime. 46 hours? Do you see him? I don't know. Maybe he'd show up and be like, gotcha, bitch. I don't know. I don't have answers for you. All right. Confirm. I don't know what was going to happen there. Nope, this is this. What, 950? 1020? 950. That's the one. I want to see his extra line in combat. Y'all were freaking out because I didn't see the line in combat. I want to see that line. everyone was like, Jesse missed the line. I want to see it. You're going to have to watch it now. Tough, and I mean this, tatas.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Yeah, this is revenge for the Clea fight. Deal with it. You made me go fight Clea and she beat my ass. This is my payback. Alright. We have seen this scene. Don't worry, I'll beat his ass in his face too.
Ready to strike.
Actually, what am I doing?
Feel energized.
Dodge this, Dad.
Void, take everything.
We got him! Right, and they're gonna be like, he keeps getting resurrected. This is some bullshit.
It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Yep. Okay, skip this. All right, let's see what this scene is.
Time to lead. My, what lovely feet.
You're outmatched.
Your turn to dance.
This selfish Aline.
Right, this was cool as hell. Loved this. I really want to parry, but I'm afraid my parries. Well, no, they won't do more than 999. What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? What's the?
I would have been.
Feel energized. Sweet taste of battle.
Nice. On guard.
Foolish man.
Right? Is he gonna do his thing? Sir, I'm waiting for you to do something cool. Chat said you were doing cool things.
My cup is full.
God bless Skip Turn.
Cut him down. Cut him down.
We got 2 takes. We got 2 solid Ben Star takes
I am refreshed.
of cut him down.
Not impressed.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Well, you have to do it on the ching. Well, I was busy not doing that. My hand was off the controller. That's perfect. All right. Anyway, get up, pal.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
All right, this makes a lot more sense now, this scene where she jumps up to stop him. That's cool, that's cool. I'm glad I saw that. Usually you lead me astray, chat, but this was, I'm glad I saw this. That was a very neat scene. Now to skip this and go to the end. Yep. Skip. Sorry, there's something I have to do. This scene just looks so familiar, and I just have to do this.
It's time to find out who we are, once and for all. Show yourself, Ifrit.
It just, the outfit, the area, the arena, it just absolutely looks like that moment, and I'm totally here for it. Of course, I'm referring to the game Balatro. All right, let's make our choice. Let's do this. Decide the fate. Fight as Myel. I have no idea what the Myel version of this is going to be. I'm actually quite interested in this. Because the Verso version, I kind of got what would happen. But the Myel version, I simply don't know.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites.
Oh, so it's the same dialogue?
Doing the same thing to each other.
No matter what? Oh, all right.
Void, take everything.
I was hoping there'd be like a different side of the conversation because you're playing as Myel, but it's all right. Bitch!
Thank you.
Yeah, because it's not even her painting, really.
From painting.
Like, couldn't she just make her own painting? I don't know.
Please.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
Damn.
Please. I don't want this life
This is actually way more depressing.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Like, if she recreates the world,
me.
She better not recreate Verso. I'm gonna be so upset. Like, let the man go. But she won't, because that's the only reason why she wants to be here is to create him again. Oh, I hate this ending. Oh, no. Oh, no. So did she remake the world? What? Do we get an epilogue?
You could grow
Uh-oh.
old. Would you find a reason to smile?
Oh my God, they're all so hypocritical. Oh my God, the dad said the same thing to her. He's like, hey kid, just because right now sucks doesn't mean the future won't suck. And to Verso, she's saying, just because right now sucks doesn't mean if I recreate you, the future won't suck. Oh, they're all so hypocritical. The whole family's a mess. They need therapy. They don't need art, they need therapy. Or art therapy. Oh, so she brought them back but didn't necessarily fix the world? Question mark? So she has little Verso? Oh, that's very cute. I assume that's her husband that she lost. So she brought him back so he could do the thing he wanted to do, which was play piano, which is a good thought, but like, dark, dude. This is dark. This is 100% the bad ending. I don't care what anyone says. This is the bad ending. 100%. Yeah, no, that's not the good ending. I think, again, you could say, as a person making the choice, what the good or bad ending is. But the developers did not throw in a jump scare of, like, Myel lost in the sauce just to be like, it's fine though, both of them are equally valid. I don't know that I don't know that I agree with that. I feel like, yes, on a concept level, both options are valid. But on a what we just got, the developers are like, nah, this is a worse ending. Like, yeah, she's, it would be different, again, it would be different if Verso the boy was the god of the world and controlled everything. But she is god of that world, and then she has little god boy next to her, and they're making the older version of Verso. I don't like this ending at all. I hate this ending. This ending upsets me. Again, I play a lot of RPGs, so when we get to the point where it starts to become like letting go and moving on versus staying around and living in a fantasy, I'm continuously and consistently I'm in the moving on portion. I always will be. Spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV. In Dawn Trail, they had to do a thing at the end. I felt no emotion. I was like, no, this is the right choice. I just... It sucks, but it is. I think that, unfortunately for the family is broken. The family is messed up. They need legitimate, actual-ass therapy. They're a mess. And hiding away in fantasy does not save you. And if anything, the game just proved to us over and over and over again the hypocrisy of everyone in the family. They're all actively hurting each other and themselves while not confronting the grief that is tearing them apart from the inside. And, you know, Clea, for example, her whole thing is she's like, I'm gonna go, instead of deal with my emotions, take it out on the writers and become like one of the vengeance guys in an action movie. And the parents are a mess. And poor Myel, Alicia, she's a mess. Not just emotionally, but physically as well. And so, like, there's a lot going on there. But, like, Verso as a character was done. He didn't want to live anymore, and they brought him back. I think that's the unforgivable sin. That ending could have been different. You know what I mean? Like, we could have gotten, again, this is why I say the devs mean that's the bad ending. We could have gotten an ending where she and young Verso recreated the world and made it beautiful and amazing, and everything was great. And what she did, what we got, was her watching the people in her, like, it's very like, I'm the god of my own world now, and I control everything. And, like, that's definitely, that went to her head. Like, nothing was different or safe. I don't know. That was definitely Verso who was painting. 100%, that was painting Verso. Yeah, that's the problem, I think. If she wasn't a god-level character, right? Then her interacting with them, it would be like, it's the same thing if a really rich person or a famous celebrity or whatever, it's literally why you see so many people who are like, you know, concerned about influencers and people and like the way we interact with everyone. Because there's a level of like authority. And she's like, no, I control this. This is my world. I made it this way. You're telling me she isn't going to keep changing and manipulating things and fix things? Like, I don't think that's the case. I think that is very clearly the bad ending. But, again, I think that's the case because that's what the developers gave us. If the developers gave us an ending where she rebuilt the Eiffel Tower and it looked like Paris again and all the, the peoples of the world mingled and were happy, then I'd be like, okay, this is tough. I don't know what is right. But that is so clearly not the right... like, you don't give a creepy my face is melting jump scare on the happy ending. You just don't. You just don't. Is it the canon ending? Great question. I don't know. I'm always a big fan of the dark ending being canon. I love that. Solid way to do a sequel. Big fan. So, we'll see. We'll see. But I love this. This game was incredible. There's still plenty of stuff left to do. I will get on it. I don't know if I'll make videos. Maybe we'll do the hardest stuff on streams just so you can watch me and suffer. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, love this. What a great game. This was so much fun. Yeah. Definitely, I said it before, I'll say it again. Strong contender for Game of the Year. The year's not over yet, so I don't know if we'll get, like, another out-of-the-box, came-out-of-nowhere game. But, yeah. We'll definitely see what happens at the end of the year. What's next for me? Well, I have a schedule on Twitch down below. Tomorrow we're going to play some more Rogue Trader if you want to see me be a chaotic heretic. Very excited for that. And then Sunday we're going to start Altars. And then when I finish the Altars, then we'll do Death Stranding 2. But I'm in no rush. Death Stranding 2 is like, that'll be fine. I'm in no rush. But I really want to play the Altars, so. But, give Geekenders, please. Geekenders will be up tomorrow morning. I did this tonight. Sorry. But Geekenders will be up tomorrow. And then, whenever Geekenders is up, I'll, go make sure that, whatever the hell time I stream tomorrow. I think I said 11 is when I'll be up, so that's 12 hours from now. For those of you who want to see me play Rogue Trader. That'll be 12 hours from now. Thanks so much. Am I Florida Man? No. No, that's Florida Man. And he's a very cool dude. Also on drugs. Yeah. Anyway. Awesome game. Love that. Get Ben Star on Geekenders. I can't get Ben Star on Geekenders until Dodger plays or beats Clair Obscur. Or Final Fantasy 16. Or Date Everything. Or, well, Warframe. She did play a bunch of Warframe. Anyway. Yeah. So, but if Dodger can't make an episode, I'll get Ben on. We'll have a whole sesh. We'll dish. She did play Balatro. That's true. Anyway, thanks so much. Thanks for watching. This was incredible. This was a great experience. I love this. I want to go back in and play more, but I know the more that's playable is all the really hard stuff. So that may be me bashing my head against the wall. We'll see. However, if there's cool lore associated, it might be worth doing. Like, I don't know what happens after the Clea fight. You know what I mean? We'll see.